Just bring you guys a quick post-fight thoughts video of the Jonathan Gonzalez versus Shokichi Iwata fight. Fight literally just ended moments ago. Fight ended up going the distance. It went the whole 12 rounds. And Jonathan Bamba Gonzalez successfully defended his WBO junior flyweight title. Now going into this fight, my gut feeling was telling me Iwata was going to win. And I still thought he was going to win, man, because it was a close fight. It was a close fight. I thought Gonzalez won the fight. I had it 7 rounds to 5, but it was a close fight. And the fight being in Japan, I was like, man, it's in Japan. Iwata is Japanese. Maybe the judges might give it to him, but they gave it to the right man, Gonzalez. Gonzalez, the first half, it was mainly Iwata in the first half. Being a super aggressive, roughing up Gonzalez. I mean, there was a point where it looked like Gonzalez didn't even want to fight anymore because of the headbutts. Both fighters, that's unorthodox versus a southpaw, plus with the aggressiveness of Iwata, led to a few headbutts here and there, which paused the action of the fight. I think there was like one low blow too. It was Gonzalez was having a rough night in the first half with the aggressiveness of Iwata. But then Gonzalez kept his composure. He stuck to the game plan, continued to box really well, punching Iwata coming in. It's a learning experience for Iwata. It's a learning experience for him. I felt like Iwata was chasing more than cutting off the ring. He was too eager. He got frustrated. That was a big ring, man. That's a very, very big ring. So it helped out Gonzalez with his movement, and yeah, it was. Gonzalez was just a lot more effective with his movement and his boxing. Simply just boxing, hit without getting hit. So very good job to Gonzalez on winning the fight in a close fight over in in the home country of Iwata. So with this win, Jonathan Gonzalez improves to 27-3. 14 wins coming by way of knockout TKO. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights, 5 wins in a row since losing to Tanaka in 2019. Here's another thing, man. I mean, Iwasa did a very good job going downstairs to the body. He landed some good clean shots like Tanaka did back in 2019. But Gonzalez was able to take those body punches that Iwata was landing. And some of them were pretty clean too. And, Gonzalez wasn't really phased by it. But I guess Iwata just doesn't have that much pop compared to Tanaka when Gonzalez fought him. But it's a learning experience for Tanaka. For Iwata. He's 26 years old. He can rebound from this. Looks very frustrated. Looks very disappointed in the end. It's not the end of the world, man. You're 26. You'll be back. He lost to a world champion. It's not the end of the world. He's definitely shown that he deserves to be a top contender. And I'm sure this is not the end of Iwata. We'll definitely see him again. What's next for Iwata? Just back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board for Iwata, and try to rebound from this loss to get that confidence back. As for Jonathan Gonzalez, the main fight, the fight that he needs to fight next is obviously the win of the main event, the fight between Taraji and Kyoguchi. WBA and WBC titles will be on the line for this fight. Gonzalez holds the WBO belt in the division. If you look at the 108-pound division right now, it would be nice to see Gonzalez fight the winner of Kenshiro and Kyoguchi. And I'm sure Gonzalez would be willing to travel to Japan again to fight the winner of that fight, as long as it makes sense for him, as long as they pay him right. And yeah, I'm sure he'll show up to Japan to fight for 3 belts. I mean, come on. With 3 belts on the line, that would be freaking cool. As for the other belt, the IBF belt, it's with a South African named Sivanati Nonshinga. He's another name that to keep an eye on. I won't be surprised if Kyoguchi wins against Teraji and beats Gonzalez. To make, I think, because Nonshinga recently signed with Matchroom and Hiroto Kyoguchi is with Matchroom, so that would be an easy fight to make. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, it was a good competitive fight, but in the end, the right man win. Gonzalez Skills pay the bills, man. Skills pay the bills. And it's a good thing the judges got it right. I'm just glad that the judges got it right. Because, being a close fight, you just never know fighting in a foreign country against a fighter who's from that country. Um, but the judges got it right. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening and watching. And like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.